Good morning, YouTube. What's going on, everybody? All right. We're leaving Austell now. Yep, it is 10 minutes to 10. And, yeah, we're leaving Austell now, headed over here to the truck wash. Gonna get the truck washed, the trailer washed out. Evidently, the forklift missed a pallet and hit a whole damn skid of M&Ms. There's a bunch of M&Ms in the floor. So yeah, we gotta get the trailer washed out, and then we headed up to Cleveland. So yeah, buddy. Hopefully it ain't too bad over there at the truck wash. I know traffic ain't been too bad so far, so hopefully the truck wash won't be too bad. So we'll see. We will see. Alright, I'll get back with y'all in a few. Right up here is going to be the big road. Oh, dismiss. I don't need that alarm no more. Alright. Okay, now we're getting back on the big road. There you can see the remnants of Atlanta skyline over there. Well, not anymore. The trees done eat it up. Ate a little bit of it over there. Yeah, above the trees there. But anywho. Now let's go over here and get this thing washed out. I'll get back with y'all up here at 285. We're about 3 miles away. Right it in. Here we are, getting on 285. Yeah. With it being 10 o'clock, I'm hoping there's still people sleeping right now. And we get right on through here before everybody wakes up. But it is what it is. Yep. Anyhow, so far so good. They put another overpass or something in here for something. I don't know where the hell they going with it, but they going somewhere. Yeah. Ooh. I was watching police chases yesterday when I was home. And there was this one police chase. They was chasing the guy on a motorcycle, and this dude's he's an Instagrammer, so he had a GoPro strapped to his helmet, and he was recording the whole time. And well, the cops, I don't know whether they run into him and knocked him off the motorcycle. I mean, it was raining, for one, and he's running from the police on a motorcycle in the rain. Well, anyhow, it looked like they knocked him off the bike, and he was sliding on his back. He was on his back sliding. Then the next thing you know, here comes the cop right at him and drove right over top of him. He ended up underneath the Tahoe, the police cruiser. He was underneath it. And I'm like, are you serious? It's bad enough y'all run into him and knocked him down, and then you're going to run him over afterwards? But, yeah. I went and was reading some of the comments on there, and they said, people were saying, yeah, well, once you start running from the police, whatever happens, it's on you. I don't care. I'll still be hunting for a lawyer on that case. Because that cop, I watched it 3 or 4 times. after he come off the bike and he was sliding on his back. He slid probably 60, 70 yards on his back. And that cop drove right at him. Didn't even hit the brakes. Drove right at him, right on top of him. And he wasn't carrying no gun or nothing. They didn't catch him with no gun or nothing. He was just a damn Instagrammer, and he was, you know, I guess that was his thing. But, you know, to run him over, and they was, when he was laying there, you can hear him tell him, don't move, we're gonna get you out from under there. But you can see the front bumper, you know, the push bumper, the bars and all. You can see, I mean, he was completely underneath. I just couldn't believe it, that they would actually run him completely over. And his Instagram was let me see if I can find him. Well, I don't. I'm looking on my recent searches. Dancing Moto, I think is what it was. Dancing Moto on Instagram. And you'll see the video. Or you can go to Knockout 360 on YouTube. If you don't have Instagram, go to Knockout 360 on YouTube. And it's on there. But I just couldn't believe it. Anyhow, well, this don't look too bad. They got both of the washout bays open, so that's a good sign. All right, I'll get back with y'all. Oh, and speaking of that, running from the police on a motorcycle, there was another police chase. The guy running from the police, and on a motorcycle, he ended up decapitated. I'm like, and watching the video, the big, you know, you see these blue poles right here? Well, there was poles like that size poles, but they was uprights, and then they had one going across, so they was in front of a post office. So I guess it protected the post office from people driving in. But anyhow, that's the size pole. These big blue poles, but they was yellow, but there was big poles like that decapitated the guy. I couldn't believe it. But anyhow. All right, I'll get back with y'all. Stainless steel trailers they got here. There's two of them here right now. I was asking them what they was for. He said, oh yeah, them are the maintenance guys. They're building a new Blue Beacon in Forest Park. And that's where they park them at. Well, hell, evidently they ain't doing too much work because these damn trailers been here for a minute. But anyhow, all right, I'll get back with y'all. Well, that didn't take long. 8 minutes total from the time I pulled up there until now I'm pulling out. 8 minutes. I wish it was like that every time, but unfortunately it's not. But anyhow, that's pretty good. Already got my load. I know what trailer I'm picking up already, so that's good. That's good. Right there's one of the police that run that dude over. Well, I ain't saying that's particular cop, but it was one of those vehicles, just like that one. They run that motorcycle over, or run the rider over. He didn't run the motorcycle. He run the dude over. But anyhow. All right, well, we got 130 miles, folks, and we'll be in Cleveland. So let's go. Whoop, whoop, truck it up. Right up here gonna be 75 north. Yep. About a mile and a half away from it, but anyway, coming up to it. And yeah. This is nice. They actually done some repaving through here, and it's actually nice and smooth. What a deal. Alrighty then. Boss man, he brought the truck to me last night, right? And when he got there, he was like, I don't know if it's just me and I'm going blind, or them headlights ain't worth a shit. I said, no, it ain't just you. I said, I can't see neither. He said, I was all over the road, I couldn't see the road. I said, yeah, welcome. Yeah. He said, why don't you get some of them lights like Jimmy's got? I said, because they expensive. You want to buy them? I'll put them in, you buy them. He didn't say no more about the headlights. Well, I think Jimmy got like $300 in headlights on his truck. And then he spent extra and put fog lights on his truck just so he can see. I'm not spending all that. Trust me, I'd like to have some better headlights. I'd like to have my red truck back. Hell, the halos on my red truck was brighter than the headlights on this truck. But, it is what it is. Oh no, yeah, there's almost a wreck. People are getting crazy. I'm glad I ain't going that way. Anyhow, all right. Well, we on 75 north now, folks. They have no business having that crane in the middle lane. They got traffic, all kind of footbars behind them. They should be in the right lane. But, yeah, I ain't gonna complain about it. I got around them, so I ain't no reason to complain. But still, I'm just saying, yeah. Oh well, anywho. We got 115 miles up here to Cleveland, to our yard, the drop yard, the load yard, M&M Mars yard, whatever yard. Yeah, the yard up here in Cleveland. 115 miles. Well, I found my Atlanta traffic. Yep. I thought I was going to make it through today without seeing any traffic. Yeah. Not likely. But I thought, once I made it around 285 with no traffic, I thought I was in good shape. But Atlanta will slap you in the face. Nope, you're not in good shape, brother. You're in traffic. Yeah. Yeah, them people living right there. They know when not to leave the house. They sit here and watch the traffic like, okay, now's a good time to go. Anywho, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir, that's what I'm talking about. So, we're losing 2 lanes up here. And also, there was somebody pulled over back there, right at the split, the 575 split. They had somebody pulled over, so of course you had rubberneckers there, and then we're losing 2 lanes up here. So, yeah, why they work on this shit. I don't know. I've yet to figure out, Georgia, why they work on the roads in the middle of the day in rush hour. Makes no damn sense. Oh, well, looks like that was the end of it right there. So now we should be good now. Yep, they was working right. You can see the fresh concrete right there. So they was putting patches in. Yeah. All right. Well, anywho, 113 miles, folks. All right. I don't know what's going on here, but everybody going slow. And of course, y'all know in the state of Georgia, trucks ain't allowed over in that empty lane. But it is what it is. All right, folks. Yeah, I know I've been gone for a few days, but I got a regular video out midday. You know, it wasn't my normal time, but I got one out midday yesterday, and I got a short put out. So now, until I go home again, we're going to be on our normal schedule, folks. So, yeah. Anywho, well, I don't know. I'm going to see how the views go on this midday drop. And see what happens. I don't know. Well, no, because I got a few people that watch them first thing in the morning, you know. So, yeah. They work nights and they watch them when they come home in the morning. So, no, I think I'll still keep my regular schedule. But anyhow, we're 84 miles away from Cleveland, folks. 84. Yeah, there's all the mountains up there in northern Georgia. Yeah. You don't see these white caps that often, though. I think in the 10 years I've been running this, I've seen snow on these mountains twice, maybe 3 times, but they're still pretty. Yeah. Oh shit! I should have went in the damn Wendy's right there. Got me something. Still hungry, you know, because I couldn't eat my biscuits this morning. Well, I ate half a biscuit, but I couldn't eat the whole biscuit because it's like a hockey puck. Yeah, well. Anywho. Yeah, I know if I go into Wendy's right now, I know what I'll be getting. It'd be probably one of them fudge brownie frosties. Oh, them things are good. Get that fudge brownie frosty with chocolate, the chocolate ice cream with the fudge brownie. Yeah, buddy. Anywho. We're moving right along here, folks. Moving right along. Yeah, well, it's a little late. I could have went into that Flying J right there and probably got me a corn dog. But it's a little late now. Yeah. Well, we got the 326 up here. They got a McDonald's in there. I don't know. I might go in there and just get me a large fry. It's something to hold me off till dinner time. How many points I got on my McDonald's app? Where's my McDonald's app? Let's see here. Well, really? Yeah, 1,300 points. I don't think that's enough to get a fry. some more. So I'd have to spend morning. Anywho. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. I'm gonna decide on what I'm gonna do. Alright, yeah, I'm still gonna get off here and go to McDonald's, get me something. Hungry. Oh boy. Might just be a couple McChickens just to hope, you know. Matter of fact, that's probably what I'll do. Just had her a couple McDoubles. Something small. Oh, I didn't like the way it shifted just then. That didn't sound good. Alright, well, I'm gonna pull right up here to this barrier and run inside, and I'll be back with y'all here in a minute. That Corvette. That's pretty clean without that big fin on the back. Yep. That's pretty good. I didn't know McDonald's had a spicy chicken. Or the spicy big chicken. Not a spicy, but a spicy big chicken. And it's actually pretty good. It wasn't too much spice, just the right amount. Hell, it wasn't expensive, but I mean, you buy one for $2 something, and you get the second one for $1. And it was good. Well, buddy. That's just, oh, the leaves are starting to fly. That was just enough to hold me off till dinner. Yep. Oh boy. Now I'm trapped. Oh good, he's moving. Anywho, 45 miles, folks, we'll be up here in Cleveland. Folks, Georgia scale is closed today, and we're 12 miles from the state line now. 12 miles. Look at that, folks. That go well. You can't really tell it in the camera, but yeah. It's a different color because of the dirt that's on it. It's a black car, but when it come by me, I looked down, I was like, damn, that's tan. And then, yeah, then you look through the dirt, it's black. I don't think that car's seen any water in a year. Anywho, all right. All right, folks. Right up here, gonna be the state line. We're about a mile away. Yeah. I ain't figured out this truck in front of me says Santa Cruz Larry on it. It's got a phone number. I mean, what? What is Santa Cruz Larry? Anybody out there know? I tried Googling it and it didn't say much about Santa Cruz Larry. It was talking about the Santa Cruz a couple years ago when the big waves come in and took some shit out, but I don't know. Anywho, welcome to Tennessee, folks. Yep, local time is 12 o'clock and it is 74 degrees. Yep. Alright. We got 28 miles to our destination. 27 miles, 26 miles, car exit. Oh, look at that flat top over there. Oh, yeah. Damn, he probably had 20 lights on the back of that cab. Anywho. Alright. Well, they got the stadium set up. Got bleachers already in there, yeah. High Memorial Stadium. Okay. That for the high school football team here in Chattanooga. Is that what that's for? Anywho, alright, I'll get back with you. Well, from the looks of this southbound traffic, we're gonna have fun coming back south because it's moving real slow. Matter of fact, I look in the mirror, it's coming to a stop. So yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm just glad to be back to work, so I don't care. Let there be traffic. Yep. We'll run until about 5 o'clock today, so that's about 5 more hours. And then, yeah, that's gonna be the end of my day today. Anywho, we got 12 miles to our exit up here. 12 miles. Oh my God, they backed up all the way to here. I mean, we're 20 miles. And they're not really moving. I mean, where's all these people going? I don't get it. Well, I might have to find me an alternate route through Chattanooga or something, some other way. Instead of coming down 75. I have to call my buddy that lives up here. He said he knows a way around all this mess. We'll see. Alright, folks, here's our exit. 27, Paul Huff Parkway. Yep. Alrighty then. So we're a mile away from Mars. Yep. Okay. Well, I see more Jeeps up in this area than I see anywhere else. They're all over the place up here. Look, one right here, one to the left. They everywhere. I passed 2 or 3 coming up here just since I crossed into Tennessee. Yeah, there's another one right there turning at the light. Another one that coming through the light. And there's Jeeps everywhere up here. Yeah. There's a couple of them on this road down here. You go past, there's another one right there. But you go past Mars, there's a couple cops that live down there. They got 2 Jeeps and a Bronco. Yep. Anyhow, yeah, we're a mile away, folks. 1 mile. Alright, folks. We made it in here. And I've taken care of one of the trucks. So one of the trucks is out the way that I had to run down. He just happened to be right in front of me when I pulled in the gate. So that worked out good. Yep. Now go ahead and do the drop and hook and get on down the road. need to do a good deep clean on the truck. Well, not really. Ain't too bad. It's all my junk piled up here in between the seats. I got to put everything up, basically. Not clean, just put it up. But, alright, I'll get back with y'all when I get out of here. Alright, folks, we got the weight good, 11.3, 31.2, and 32.7 with a grand total of 75,240. So, yep, we should be good. I'm going to take a picture of that just so I have a copy of it. And let's get out of here. Alright. Here we go, folks. Now to get out here and play in some traffic. Yep. Yeah, we come in from the right, but we going out to the left. Well, when traffic clears, we're going to go out to the left. Yep. Sure, it looks like it's going to be a while. Look like all of Cleveland's coming through here right now. What the world? I ain't joking. All this traffic coming this way. Oh, looks like they made... Nope. I thought there was going to be a break. Yeah, there is a break. Right here after this silver car. But there's traffic coming from the right, so I'll go out here to the middle. Oh, and the car coming from the right is letting me out, so thank you very much. And I'll go on and thank them with the hazards and get on our way. All right. So I'll get back with y'all when we get to the big road. There's another Jeep. Oh yeah, the cops' house. It looked like they got rid of their Jeep. They got a Bronco and Explorer there now. The Jeep is gone. Anywho. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. And there's another one. These Jeeps are everywhere up here. Alright. Here we are getting on the big road. Yep. Oh boy. And this is the first bit of weight I put on with this transmission. You know, pulling an empty trailer ain't nothing, but yeah. And it seems to be doing pretty good, so that's good. Let's see how it does on the hills over here in a bit. I don't think it's going to change much. Like I said, you got to change the gears in the rear end to change how it was on the hill. But, anywho, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Well, we found the traffic. Which we knew it was already here, so it ain't no surprise. And where am I at? About a mile away from exit 20, so yep. No surprise. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. Well, looks like we just have a big truck pulled over and caused all this backup. That is ridiculous. Well, he must not have passed his English proficiency test. Alright folks, well, we made it to the top of the hill. There's the scenic overlook, but y'all see, you're not really looking at nothing. Yeah, just over the tops of the trees and the houses. But yeah, anywho, like I suspected, it wouldn't pull no different because we didn't change the gear ratio. It still pulls about the same. But anywho, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Well, we're coming back into traffic. Yep, 2 miles from 24. And they hitting the brakes again. You don't understand why. It's the weekend. Why ain't all these people sitting at home? It's Sunday afternoon. You'd think. Well, no. I wouldn't be sitting at home on the weekends if I had the time and money to go do something. I'd be going and doing it. But never mind. Anywho, yeah. Slow traffic ahead. I done run into the slow traffic. You're a little late on the sign. Oh well. Alright. I'll get back with y'all up here when we get to 24. Yep. Here we are in that curve. It's where I usually take a picture and it's all lit up. But yeah, we still might use it. I still took a picture. We still might use it for a thumbnail. I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, we still in traffic. I have a feeling I'm probably going to be in this traffic all the way to, whatchamacallit, 59, yeah. But it is what it is. Yep. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Well, there's the Tennessee River. Yep. And there's old Lookout Mountain. Yes, sir. Alrighty then. Yep. We about made it through the traffic, I think, now. I ain't 100% sure, but I'm gonna assume so. We're up to 50 miles an hour, so I think we're good. Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful day out too to be out fishing or something, 79, 80 degrees. A little breezy. Hell with fishing just to be out, period, instead of working. But anywho, I had enough time at home. Yep. I had to get back to work. Yep. Alrighty then. Well, I'll get back with y'all. Alrighty, folks. Welcome to Georgia. Yep. Local time is 10 after 2 and it is 78 degrees. Let's go. About 2.5 miles and we'll be on 59 south. And I think we'll be clear of all the BS then. Yep. Let's go on and get over here. Man, look at the traffic. This traffic's crazy today. Oh, they're gonna murder Nova's rig. Damn sure was. I'll be damned. Anyhow. Alright, folks. 59, folks. 59 south. Yep. And we're going to get over here in this lane and we're going to truck up. And we're probably going to go to McCalla today. That's probably going to be my limit today, McCalla. If I go that far. Depending on the traffic. If I don't have no problem with traffic, then we'll go to McCalla. It's 124 miles right now to 459. So yeah, McCalla would be about 160 miles. Not quite, about 155 miles. Let's see. I can do this real quick. Truck stop. This is it. McCalla, yep. Going and program it, start new route. Look like 157. If that's right. Let's see. 155. That'll be perfect. It'll be about 4:30 when we get there. As long as no traffic gives us any shit. We'll see. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks. Alright, we're 2 miles from the state line. Yep. One thing, I'm tired. I started at 2:30 this morning. It is now 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm tired. Oh well. I may stop and take me a 30-minute siesta somewhere. Right up here shortly when we cross into Alabama. Yep. There ain't no mind about it. I'm going to stop up here and take me a 30-minute siesta. Anywho. Welcome to Alabama, folks. Local time is 1:30, and it is 77 degrees. Yep. Let's go in right here. I don't think I've ever stopped at this rest area, but I am this time. And set my alarm. Let's see. 3 o'clock. What time is it right now? Yeah, it's 2:30. So we'll go. 10. Give me 10 minutes to go to sleep. Yep. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Lord, I could have slept all the way till in the morning. I just went into their little shack there to get a Red Bull. Well, all they have is regular flavor and the yellow one. Whatever that yellow is. I don't drink the yellow one or the regular one. So, you know what? We'll just go. Only 130 miles to go. I should be able to get this done. Yep. Anywho, alright, I'll get back with y'all. 90 miles, folks, 90 miles. Yep. I will be glad when the days are with. I will sleep like a baby tonight. I always sleep better in this damn truck than when I do at home. I don't know if it's because of the vibration or what, but I always sleep better in the truck. Yeah. But anyhow, it is what it is. Oh God, every time I go around the corner anymore, I guess I need to add some damn antifreeze. Yep. I'll do that when I get fuel. Well, then that'll be in the morning. I'm not fueling up today. I'm gonna pull into McCalla, go in and get my food, and go park and go to eat and go to bed. Yep. Anywho, that's an hour and 20 minutes away though, so yeah. It is what it is. Everybody go by has got their face buried in a phone. Oh wait, there's one. The passenger wasn't looking at a phone, the driver was. Anywho, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Well, evidently, I don't know what happened. The short I put out yesterday, well, I guess when I was still in Georgia time, it posted, and then I crossed into Alabama, and then it posted again. So it may have shown it posted twice the same video. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, anyhow, that was on the short that I put out yesterday. Yeah. But we got 65 miles to go, and this day will be over. Thank God. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. But about 8 miles, well, 7.5 miles from 459. We are 40 miles from McCalla, where we stopping for today. Yep. So we're getting her done slowly but surely. Oh, great! Just what I didn't want to see. More freaking traffic. And this will go all the way to the next 6 miles down here to 459. Are you serious? Where's all these people going on a Sunday? Oh my God. Well, that is added an hour to my time. Well, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah. And this ain't, well, I guess it is stop and go, but we not going that good. Oh boy. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. Well, we have some blue lights up here. Looks like there's an 18-wheeler involved in whatever it was. Yep. Well, they just stopped the traffic. The highway patrol just stopped traffic, let the 18-wheeler out. Now they letting us go. So it must not have been too bad. Just a little fender bender. Well, a little more than a fender bender. They got to get a tow truck out here to get the other car. Well, it don't look like it's even hurt. I don't know. Maybe that car just broke down. Because it don't look damaged. But anywho, we're still 3.5 miles from 459. So yeah, I'm gonna get back over here in the lane that's moving. Because that left lane, well, ain't neither lane moving right now, so. Yeah, God. Well, Mr. Rogers used to say, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. God. Showing my age here. Mr. Rogers. Yep. Him and his old sweaters. Come on, people. I guess I need to get back over because I chose the wrong damn lane. Thank you. The four-wheeler let me over. Thank you. This the idiot they just let back on the highway, and I guess he's a little gun shy now. He leaving all kind of distance between him and the car in front of him. We got a wide body Dodge there. It wants to be a Hellcat, but it ain't. Now, I don't know what's going on, but if y'all can see up there, well, you can't really see it in the camera, but right up here in about 100 yards, the traffic just takes off. Yeah. Oh, I see some blue lights, so something happened up here. Yeah, there's some blue lights. Oh, Lord. Well, anyhow, we fix to be moving again. Yeah, it looks like we got... Yeah, we had a fender bender. Another fender bender. Or no, a flat tire. So they're changing the tire right in the middle of the lane. Well, whatever works, I guess. They picked a hell of a place to change a tire. I think if you want, you should have just run it on out through the construction up here to get away from the 2-lane. But whatever, we're a mile and a half away from 459 now. All right, here we are, folks. 459 south. Yep. Now we got 33 miles before the day's over with. 33 miles. And it's gonna be 5:30 time we get there. Well, almost 5:40. I was hoping to be there before then, but you know, shit happens. It's trucking. You can't control traffic. Anywho, we're moving along now. I'm going to reset my cruise control and just sit back and let the truck do its thing. Yep. Alright, I'll get back with you. You know, normally when I leave Florida, I get up to Cleveland, I get my load and I park. But shit, I left Florida so early this morning, I made it all the way to McCalla. That's pretty good. I need to stay on my early schedule. Although it's 5:30 now, time I'll be parked today, but I'll be leaving about 3, 4 in the morning, so yeah. Hopefully, if I get out of bed, it was my first night back out, I might sleep till 7, who knows. But anywho, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Well, I was just looking at the weather for in the morning here. Yeah, I planned on getting fuel in the morning, but it's going to be like 55 degrees. Right, it's hard to believe it's 84 right now, and it's going to get down to 55 tonight, but well, 56 in Birmingham. I'm staying in McCalla, which is 18 miles from right here, so it ain't gonna be much of a difference. So I don't know. I'll get fuel in the morning. I don't care. I'll just put my jacket on. I'll have to get my jacket out the closet. Yep. That's what I'll do. But I don't feel like doing it today. I want to get my food, go park, and go to bed. It's been a long day. Oh, I got up at 2:30, I think it was. The time I got rolling, it was about 3:45. Now here it is, 5:15. Yeah, it's been a long day. So yeah, I'll just get fuel in the morning. But anywho, we are 16 miles from being back on I-20, 18 miles from being done. 6 miles to 20, folks. 9 miles to destination. I don't see how that's possible though. Well, 6.5 miles to 20, but 8.9 miles to destination. Which, well, I guess that's about right. Because the time you get off, make the left, and get into the parking lot, yeah, that's about 2 miles. Anywho, we're getting close. Look at here. Somebody actually got on the highway the right way. They got on the gas pedal instead on the brake. I'll be damn. Yeah, I know that sun got a glare on y'all right now. Ooh, my phone's hot as hell too. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, here we are, folks, getting back on the 20. Yep. Day's almost over. Lord knows I'm glad it's almost over. Jeez. Didn't really think I was going to go this far. Really, to be honest, I thought I was going to stop at Steel. But Nah, they got better food here than they do at Steel. Yep. And I can get my code read out the machine here instead of having to buy bottles, so that's another reason. But anywho, right up here is our exit. Alright, here we are, both getting off the exit. Yep. And this still tight as hell. Oh well, it is what it is. Yepper. Oh. And I'm pulling in here and I got about 10 minutes on the clock. So I run my clock out today. Can't say I stopped early today. That's for damn sure. Alright folks, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching TTVE, and bye for now. See you tomorrow.